Hello, I would like to introduce the book 1984 by George Orwell. 1984 is a dystopian novel and cautionary tale by English writer George Orwell. It was published on June 8, 1949 by Secker and Warburg as Orwell's ninth and final completed book. Thematically, it centers on the consequences of totalitarianism, mass surveillance, and repressive regimentation of people and behaviors within society. Orwell, a staunch believer in democratic socialism and member of the anti-Stalinist left, modeled the Britain under authoritarian socialism in the novel on the Soviet Union in the era of Stalinism and on the very similar practices of both censorship and propaganda in Nazi Germany. More broadly, the novel examines the role of truth and facts within societies and the ways in which they can be manipulated. The story takes place in an imagined future. The current year is uncertain, but believed to be 1984. Much of the world is in perpetual war. Great Britain, now known as Airstrip 1, has become a province of the totalitarian superstate Oceania, which is led by Big Brother, a dictatorial leader supported by an intense cult of personality manufactured by the party's thought police. The party engages in omnipresent government surveillance and, through the Ministry of Truth, historical negationism, and constant propaganda to persecute individuality and independent thinking. The protagonist, Winston Smith, is a diligent mid-level worker at the Ministry of Truth who secretly hates the party and dreams of rebellion. Smith keeps a forbidden diary. He begins an illegal relationship with a colleague, Julia, and they learn about a shadowy resistance group called the Brotherhood. However, their contact within the Brotherhood turns out to be a party agent, and Smith and Julia are arrested. He is subjected to months of psychological manipulation and torture by the Ministry of Love. He ultimately betrays Julia and is released. He finally realizes he loves Big Brother. 1984 has become a classic literary example of political and dystopian fiction. It also popularized the term Orwellian as an adjective, with many terms used in the novel entering common usage, including Big Brother, doublethink, thought police, thought rhyme, newspeak, and the expression that 2 + 2 is equal to 5. Parallels have been drawn between the novel's subject matter and real-life instances of totalitarianism, mass surveillance, and violations of freedom of expression, among other themes. Orwell described his book as a satire and a display of the perversions to which a centralized economy is liable, while also stating he believed that something resembling it could arrive. Time included the novel on its list of the 100 best English-language novels published from 1923 to 2005, and it was placed on the Modern Library's 100 best novels list, reaching number 13 on the editor's list and number 6 on the reader's list. In 2003, it was listed at number 8 on the Big Read survey by the BBC. It has been adapted across media since its publication, most notably as a film released in 1984, starring John Hurt, Susanna Hamilton, and Richard Burton. Finally, here are some reader reviews of the book. Readers find the book engaging and thought-provoking. They describe it as a classic work of fiction that is relevant to current events. Many consider it timeless and an important work that transcends eras. However, some readers feel the pacing is depressing and boring, while others find it gripping with psychological horror. There are mixed opinions on the scariness level, with some finding it thought-provoking and relatable, while others find it frightening and disturbing. I hope this content is helpful to you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.